Hi, 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 yo, 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 welcome to Turkish Topplers. I'm KozaBob and I'm here to take a Bucaspor 1928. And we are going to take this Turkish minnow and we're going to knock the Super League big boys off their perch. And to do that, today we will have a run at the league. We played last time and we got our first league win, 6-0 beating of Kozabob. We need to continue that hard work and actually get ourselves near the top of the division. Let me see if I can get this right. Mahaba. I'm going to try and introduce a couple more Turkish words as we go along, but I believe that Mahaba is hello. And well, I'll ask you how you are next time. But Mahaba to you. Right, as I say, we had a good win last time out. Yeah, we won by 6. We outshot them, we out-XG'd, although we over-exceeded our XG. And we had a lot more possession, so an all in all, a very, very good game. Yeah, so that's pretty damn good. Mustafa did well in his debut, centre mid. With 2 assists to his name, good times. And our winger, Burke, he got 2 goals and an assist. So I'll praise him for the chances he created. And we're looking good. Right, so today, the idea of the save, obviously we had a fairly decent pre-season, although we did lose to a rival. And obviously the numbers of the crowd showed that. And we lost that game, which was very poor. So we need no more repeats of that, but we're going to make a run at the league. I'm hoping to get close to the Turkish Cup by the end of today's session, but we're more likely to only get up to about here. Anyway, well, let's crack ahead. There's no transfers to deal with. We've got a full staff. No, we don't. I need to get some coaches in. We've sent out adverts. Yeah, we've got the adverts out for the staff, so hopefully we'll get the full complement of staff, and then I'll probably meet you on the other side. Alright guys, I will see you in a few clicks time. So it's game day, and we're hoping to follow up with another win after our 6-0 drubbing in the start of the season. We're going to start again with Senna in goal. Gökhan and Onur are our centre-backs. Abdullah and Sabahattin will be our fullbacks. Metin, Mustafa and Sarun are our midfielders. We've got Ahmed Sun and Burke on the wings, and Murat Baram, I think is how you pronounce that. Anyway, we've got him up front. And just a couple of bits of news. We've got 2 more players back on the bench. Alper Duruk and Fuat Gulbasi. They are back on the bench after coming back from injuries. They both can't play many minutes, so we're probably going to give them 30 minutes at the end of the game, try and get them up to match fitness. A surprising penalty's been awarded, and we are hoping to be able to tuck this one away. It's going to be our deep line playmaker, Metin, with a lovely finish, and we're 1 goal up. A pretty dominant first half display from us. The penalty certainly helped. And how do the boys feel? They feel okay. I'll tell them they're capable of better, and we'll see what we get done in the second half. So the Sanlurfaspor goalkeeper's been in inspired form. We brought on 4 changes to hopefully freshen things up and put a bit of match fitness into Fuat, our striker, and our first choice right back as well. So here is Fuat, who checks back. Ball inside, and yet another great save from the Sanlurfaspor goalkeeper. I am definitely not saying that coherently. But it's been all Bucaspor. And that looked a bit dodgy. Oh, goodness gracious. Shot from outside the box, right in the bottom corner. And we never dealt with the corner after it came in, and it's 1-1. Look at this. It's a beauty of a shot. We begin to close it down. And the right back. No, it's the left back. Not there quick enough. Less than 5 minutes to go, and this looks like it's going to be a game that we failed to pick up the points in. We went a little bit more attacking, but that seems to have not been enough. And it's a game that we 100% should have won, and it looks like we're dropping 2 points here at home. An injury picked up by Mustafa there, which is not ideal, but he can last the last 20 seconds. Very disappointing. Goal, or Tol Gulahan, or their goalkeeper anyway, any which way, seems to have an inspired game. He's my man of the match. And we've got to be more prolific in front of goal. Alright, we're back in front of the game. It's Sparta 32 Spor against Bucaspor 1928. It's the Spors with all the numbers. And we are going with a similar team to last time. We're going to give a couple of guys a little break because this is a midweek game. Well, we had a midweek game. We've got Senna in goal again. And the same back four, Abdullah, Gökhan, Anur and Sabahattin. Metin remains our defensive midfielder. We have changed out our 2 centre midfielders, so we've got Kuma, who's a youngster who's got good potential. He's going to be playing in the Metzala role, and we've got Osman as the ball winner. Ahmet Sun and Recep are in the wing positions, and Murat Beram is up top. We are going to rotate a bit because there's a couple of tired players out there. But we'll see how we go. We've got 5 substitutions. We'll see how we go, but we're going to get it back to winning ways here. What a beautiful strike we see from Recep there. The ball gets worked across and cleared, but then our fullback does really well to get it into him, and then it's a turn and shot here. Nice and early, and a great finish into the far corner there. And Recep with a lovely finish. It's the second game in a row where we've not been able to clear a corner. This is a move straight after a corner. We get our foot in there, and then Sabahattin isn't able to get across to cut off the pass, and Burak steals in ahead of the centre-back, unmarked. Really poor defensive goal there. And yet another corner. Abdullah to swing it in towards that near post, and we get the goal met in there. Well met. And Bucaspor 1928 managed to grab an 89th minute, what should be a winner. And this is a game that we probably been the better team in. We've got 4 minutes to hold out, and we've got to defend this action right here. Stop the cross. Good, well cut out. Hopefully that'll see us to full time. Okay, our home game against Kirkarlspor. And we're going with a little change at the back. So we've got Senna in goal still. We've got Abdullah on the left back slots. Alper and I believe it's Erkan come into defence. Due to Gökhan taking a bit of a knock in training, so we're just going to risk, not going to risk him, just going to leave him on the bench. And Alper just needs a few more minutes, so he'll get 60 minutes today. We are bringing in Metin in midfield, he remains there, so does Osman, and Surahan comes back into the midfield. Ahmet Sun drops out, so Recep comes to the inverted winger position, and we've got Burke on the wing position, and Murat Baram stays up top for us. So we're still battling to try and get people fit, but hopefully we can go ahead and get another win today. Oh, and I say the boys haven't been performing, and then the first sighter we have at goal that we see anything of, the ball gets worked back from Alper, our right back, and an Osman with a million people in front of him just curls it into that far post and in. What a beautiful finish. Osman, you beauty. Not many highlights in the second half. We made a few changes. Hopefully this last highlight, or one of the last highlights, will bring a goal for us. We're on the ball. Fuat, who's just come off the bench. Back to Burke. Burke drives down the wing. What can he do here? He tries to find Fuat, who falls over. Bit too much contact there, and we've got yet another penalty. Can we get a smash and grab? Come on, Metin, third time from the spot in this lifetime of me being in charge of Bucaspor. We managed to get a goal there, and we really don't deserve it. But fantastic that we've taken the lead, and I don't care if they come all awkward and rough. I'll take the points wherever they'll come. And Kuma getting the polish on the victory that we definitely don't deserve. But you know what? We dropped 2 points a couple of games ago that we really didn't deserve to. So today we're making up for that, and we get 2 points that we don't deserve. Good times. I like it. Okay, so Pendikspor managed to win their game in hand. So they're 2 points ahead of us, but we are second in the league table. We'd certainly take that after 4 games. So yeah, and our goal difference is the best in the league. So we can only take positives from that. And we are trying our best to bring a few guys back to match fitness, but we look at the match sharpness of a few of our guys, and we are kind of struggling a little bit, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So our team to play Ahmed Sportif. 1 point behind us in the league in 5th. We are 2nd. And we got Senna in goal, Gökhan and Nur as our centre-backs. Abdullah and Alper are our full-backs. Metin in deep line playmaker, with Kuma and Osman in midfield. The wingers of Ahmet Sun and Burke and Murat Baram are our other options. Everyone's kind of match fit, and morale is very high in the squad. The bench players, we're struggling to get them fit, but we have got some coaches that may be coming in. We also have had a sort of 7-week injury to our second choice goalkeeper. So Murat Demir has a broken finger, I believe. So he has had to drop out for our youngster Atas. So he's 6'5". He's a good presence. So hopefully we won't need to call on him, because we have got Senna in goal. Anyway, let's go ahead and see how we get on with this game. Oh, Ahmet Sun! Holy moly, this team, Bucaspor 1928, they've got some bangers in them. This is a beautiful top sort of bins effort. Nice little dump pass from Koma. And then, oof, Ahmet Sun back in the team after a game out. And he's going to be keeping his place, fitness permitting. We've been defending pretty well, which is going to be awkward if we concede right now. And we didn't. But yeah, the team's been defending pretty well. We've been on top, so hopefully we can see this home. And what a great shot from what a distance. Gökhan in there to follow up. Tucks it away, 3-0 against the team 1 point behind us. They're going to be 4 points behind us. And Bucaspor 1928 in their beautiful yellow away strip. Absolutely dominating the game. Fantastic. So a lovely controlled performance there. There was some really good defensive displays there, and it's shown in the figures. What a good win. And they were a team just behind us. And what does that do for our league table? It keeps us in touching distance with Pendikspor. And we are starting to pull away from a couple of teams. We just need to keep on going in this kind of vein of form. So we're still lacking coaches. And obviously our coaching of the team is amongst the lowest in the league, which is probably making a difference with our players not really getting match fit. We are making a couple of random signings. So Santiago Canizares, the ex-goalkeeper who cannot coach goalkeepers, which is weird, but he's coming in. And Mario Mandzukic, the powerhouse forward, who... I suppose he's okay at coaching, attacking. But we'll bring in a couple of guys. They got some decent determination, discipline, motivating, and they're the kind of things that will offset everything else. Canizares is less good at motivating, but good overall. We're going to see what sort of difference these guys make to the team. The problem is... Well, let's get him on a language course. Same for Canizares. That might cost us some money, but it'll be okay. Let's have a look. So, preferably we would have got someone who can coach goalkeepers. I mean, Canizares is going to be good. We didn't really have enough guys to be able to spread things about. But in the division above us, we're not allowed any foreign staff, so I don't know whether the... two guys we'll have in, being non-Turkish, will need to be sort of released from the club or not. We'll find out if we get promoted this next season. And people are all bidding for Senna Ozcan, so we've got to watch that in the future. Okay, so we are at home. Bucaspor 1928 against Tarsus. It's for second versus third. We're both on 13 points, so it's a big game. It's much the same team as last time out. The only change is Yusuf Yildirim is in for Burke, as Burke had a bit of a poor game. Otherwise, it's all the same, so let's go in and let's see if we can continue our good run of form. Is this another penalty? That looked like a very good tackle, but yeah, no messing around, straight for another penalty. Metin with his fourth that we've seen, and he puts another one away. Our joyous defensive midfielder, he's a talisman for Bucaspor in this save. And yeah, just a solid slot into that corner. Nice football there. Yusuf was on the end of it, but it's full time and we're happy to take a win. We've just edged it. We're not playing fantastic football, but we're doing enough. The penalty was enough to see third place off. Let's just say nice things to the team to keep them happy. We're still 2 points off Pendixpor, but we're starting to stretch our lead near the top of the table, and we're going to have to continue pressing forward because Pendixpor are obviously 6-1. Let's just double check something. Yeah. Oh, whoa! I didn't realize the odds were so high. So, Pendixpor are just a team of some quality. So it's an away game, and we are playing Kershir, who are bottom of the league. We're still putting out a strong team because we've only got one game every week. Yeah, pretty much the same team that's been coming out the last couple of games. We have had a bit of a knock to Murat Baram. So Fuat is starting up front. Having come back from injury, he has had several games off the bench. All on at 60. I've managed that pretty well. yeah, he's certainly ready for some football, and it would be nice for him to get a goal today. Alright, I will probably see you at full time in this one, which should be just a comprehensive win. We'll see. They haven't got a point all season. Oh my goodness. What an FMing. We've hit the woodwork 2 or 3 times. I think 3 times. We absolutely hammered them, but they defend really well, and then the only highlight of the whole entire game, they score a header. And we drop 2 points, and it's the first time that Kershaw here have got any points of the season. Very disappointing. And that sees us get pulled away from by Bucaspor. So we're going in unchanged for this next match. We do need a win. I say we're unchanged. Osman's picked up a knock, so we're not going to bring him off the bench. So Aaron comes in because he's needing a bit of match fitness. Foat is going to need to play well up front for us. And the game draws to an end. A nice 4-0 victory. Ahmet's son manages to get his hat-trick. He doesn't need to run anymore. Yeah, just pretty convincing. Nothing really needs to be said here. A mid-table team we've managed to put to the sword. Never in doubt. And here we are, the last game of the video. We are playing Bucaspor, who are in the top 5 with me. So it's a tough game. We are away, and we've had an injury. Abdullah, our left back, I should say, is out for 3 to 5 weeks with a groin strain. So Ahmet Aktas has come into the first team, and we've got Alec, who can play left back, on the bench. So he is covered. We're kind of there. Murat is back on the bench after his injury. And we're kind of going to go with the same team that started out last time. Aaron, apparently he's not that good. So maybe we shouldn't risk him in this match. And we'll just go back to Osman, who has actually been playing well. Although Mustafa is maybe a better defensive option, which we may require. What's Osman's defensive? I think Osman's a better all-round player, so Osman's going to carry on playing. And Kuma, the youngster, he's been playing well in every game. So he's got the pace, he's got the finish, and he will get into the box, being an attacking Metzala. So yeah, we're going to go with this. One extra thing, people keep on bidding or sort of saying they're interested in Senna. Our first choice goalkeeper who's been playing well. So I went to offer him a contract to ward off the interest, and he wasn't interested in signing. And I thought, oh well, I've got another guy here that's wanted, and he's playing well for me, so we'll offer Gökhan a new contract. And we got a contract offered out to him. He's currently getting paid 180 quid, and I believe we offered him another contract on the same sort of money. Yeah. But then after I did that, I had a look to see sort of what wages we had spare, and we are exactly on our wage budget. So we can't really afford to give anyone a pay rise. So that's just an interesting thing about the squad, and we've got quite a few people's contracts running out at the end of the season. So it'll be interesting come the end of the season. Anyway, to our last game against Bucaspor. Big game at the top of the division. We started off the game and we've not really been in control, so I've taken off the ease-off challenges. Oh, what a save from Senna. What a save. So we were easing off challenges. I've now instructed the lads not to do that. Why have we got guys on the post? Have I not set up my corner routines properly? I don't normally have guys on the post, so maybe I've not sorted them out properly. Lovely ball to Son. No support yet. Goes back to Kuma. Now Metin. Osman into Burke just off the bench. Back to Osman. Now Metin's lovely first time pass. And Burke comes inside. takes the shot on, and the mixed passing has allowed us to play it forward a bit more quickly, and we found Burke on that inside position. It was a nice give and go there. He passed the ball back, it's 1-2, and then he's already moved back into that space. Excellent little goal there. And that's it, that's full time. I didn't realise the time had flown there, and somehow we managed to grab a win. We managed to live through a penalty against us, and well, we've got very lucky. We finish this episode today. They've done well. Well, let's praise them for that. They stuck in the game, and well, Bucaspor, they must have been away. They're home. They've drawn. So we pulled back 2 points after 24 Erzincanspor have pinched 2 points off Bucaspor. So we're only 9 games into the season. We have dropped 4 points. Top have only dropped 2. But we are the only 2 unbeaten teams in the league. And yeah, it's going pretty darn well. I'll leave it here. Yeah. If you've got to this point, there's a chance you might like my Twitch channel. So following there is free, link is in the description. So is subscribing here. So yeah, consider dropping a follow on Twitch or a subscribe if you've liked what you've seen today. Links in the description. Yeah, so thank you very much. I hope to chat to you soon. And güle güle.